Howdy folks, Quizzical here, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Call of Cthulhu. Needless to say, as you can probably guess, the last one terrified me completely. For about, well, a little while after that it became a little bit tedious as the monster kept killing me over and over and over again. Now we're getting ready to head into the Nameless Bookstore, which I believe has the man that was mumbling to himself in the Stranded Whale. Let's take a look, shall we? Oh dear, somebody's already been here. The Nameless Bookstore. That's quite a place. I mean, officer, I'd like to report a robbery. Where at? It's at a bookstore. Can you give me the name? No. Why not? Because it's the nameless one. Yeah, where's the bookseller? The door was broken into. Where's the bookseller? That's right. Huh. Ooh, book. Give me the book.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
This practical work, written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists maybe, described the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analyst must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Probably not. So let's take a... Ooh, another book.
Diary.
Ooh. Diary of the Pastor's Wife. Pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to his voice in his head because it holds the truth. I have seriously missed a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to lie, I've missed a bunch of stuff in this game. But hey, that means you guys can come back through and do a playback of your own. I mean, I would like to advertise everything about the game, but at the same time, if I give away too much, it's not like you guys will want to play it then. Medicine? Darkwater history. Puritan colony led by the Reverend James Wickwood settled the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. Hey, it's got dark water. Let's name this place Darkwater. They believed it was because of the particular color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. I'm noticing a recurring pattern of misspelled words and such. I'll be exploring the back, but I kind of want to see if there's any more medical books. Oh, hey, by the way, pictures. Let's hope there's no more demons in them. Oh yeah, Breviary of Medicine. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. So, I guess the books span the entire game. It's not just here and there. I have to see. No! Put that away. Oh, maybe I need it. Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection. As precise and illustrated as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. That's cool. So my medical knowledge is going way, way up because of this. Awesome. Can I put my thing away? Oh, this is the button. Right. I learned that in the last game. Well, no, session before last? Yeah, session before last. Okay, let's do a little bit more looking. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Da 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 da. Dum ba da da dum. What's this? Oh, more oil. I actually needed that. Ooh, chess game. I used to be really big in chess, and I could tell you if somebody was losing or not. Used to. Not anymore. It's been a long, long time. Nobody to play chess with, really. Why do I have a feeling this is important? As much detail as this has, it's very important. Anything else? Another book. Darkwater history, Henry Campbell. 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the water surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the region was a favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, a month of pursuit, Scylla returns with a port with a gigantic creature on board. It's not a whale! Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten As crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Okay, hang on. What if the miraculous catch was Leviathan? Okay, hang on. What if the miraculous catch was a Leviathan? And, yeah. What if it was that? I mean, it's entirely possible, I suppose. And they captured it, they've been eating it, and it's calling out to be freed. I guess that's a possibility.
What happened here?
Oh, okay. Got confused. Let's take a look-see.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
The door.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Right. Okay. So what else can we see? Ooh, they had human bones, apparently, around in here. That's interesting. Ooh, paper.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
I wonder if it was Silas. Could have been Silas. Ew, what is this?
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Like he can't walk straight? Maybe? Oh, I can't use my lantern in here. Or in this mode, I guess. Okay, so what else? Will it let me go in here? Ah, it will. Okay. Let's see here. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be censored.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Huh.
What killed all these animals?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's not kosher at all. That's sickening.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
The Elder Mark. Oh no. No, 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 no. Please.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Oh! It's a mark against him! And his squid... Wait. That's the wrong arm, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the wrong arm. Wait, what? What is going on?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
This is all kinds of confusing. Ooh, big book. Oh, gosh.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Okay, we're down, and whatever it was that we hid in the safe killed animals. Oh, okay, it just glitched. I was scared for a minute, like something was going to come out of the dark and eat me.
Put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Okay, is that all? I guess that's it. I think the insanity is really affecting this guy now. Ooh. Oh.
Greg left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Cool. Page seems to be hidden here. It's possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she's still of this world. Following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most prized possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Life and study. So, like biology sanctions? Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination to the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. Contents of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions. Well, isn't that lovely? What's in here? Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection. Least can be said about this book is that its title is well conceived. The illustration of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or the detachment property of doctors to consult its pages. My medicine is going way, way up. Ooh. Nope. Ooh, more.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
That's what I was wondering. I was about ready to say that.
What did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. Hence the reason that he was in Oh, crud. Hence the reason that he was in Egypt. In pressings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last Hawkins trips off to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Okay. Sorry about that one little notification. It's my Origin. I actually got Apex, and I'm going to be trying to play it soon. And be putting it on here, getting some videos going, that whole bit. Ooh, crowbar. Can I have a crowbar? I want a crowbar. That would be handy. Okay, so what am I doing here? Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, it doesn't help me with anything. I thought I could try and guess, but I don't want to be sitting here forever and a day. Plus, it would kind of take away from the rest of the book, or the rest of the story. Let's close these drawers back. My spot hidden is still going on, so apparently I'm missing something. Good gosh. I'm still getting these notifications. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's just like blaring. Ooh, secrets. Look at all the stuff. Okay.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Key of Solomon. The book of spells written in by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals and invocations, rituals of curse. Reedition by Claudia D. Waits, based on L.W.D. Lawrence's original. The volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural. Did my occult go up? No.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Corpus Hermectium, written by Hermes Trismegistus, I guess, translated and edited by Nathaniel L. Coppelius. This collection of texts is based on different beliefs written by a legendary philosopher. It includes translation of the Emerald Tablet, popular text among 16th century alchemists, part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esoteric and the supernatural, blah, blah, blah. Is this all that this is? Just the same thing.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Okay, that's the exact same.
Arkham Editions.
Yeah. Opera in 8 acts by Buenvenido Giletti Bodiera. I'm not saying that right, I know. Infamous lyric work published in Italy, 1768. It says that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. Okay.
How many volumes are there?
Good gosh! Collection of long-term astrological predictions written in verse by Nostradamus, translated by E. Leone and Theophilus Whitebridge. Arkham, Arkham, Arkham.
Another volume by Arkham.
Ah! Ancient Frisian manuscript translated by William S. Sandbach. Text claims that in distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language.
Arkham editions.
Things that should not be. Like this entire collection should not be. Collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends written by Albert Wilmarth, professor at Massachusetts University. That guy I need to talk to. Great.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
This is the same one. It was the exact same one. Gosh, fix it and doing better. Is that a dirigible? That's a dirigible. That's gonna be fun. Let me find the dirigible. I want to find a dirigible. Now, wait a minute. Why did this not go up? Because my spot hidden thing is here. I'm not finding it. Do I have character points? I do. Let's put this... Yeah, great. Let's put it all in there because I'm to the point. I just want to find everything because I feel like I am missing on a lot. Okay. I'm an expert spying. There. Ooh, there it is.
What a strange amulet.
Oh, gosh!
Feeling I'd better not touch it.
Strange amulet pendant is in the shape of a large dog. Don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching the bookstore. The Hound. Consult the diary. Why not? No, where's the clues? No. Oh, here's these. Yep. Yep. And the occult. Ugh, Shambler. Do not make the mistake of taking this jewel for an inanimate object. The soul of a powerful sorcerer, devourer of bodies of the Leng cult, a sect from Central Asia, lies in this jade amulet. His very characteristic form, a massive hunting dog, represents the transformation of the sorcerer into a man-eating ghoul. Whoever unearths the amulet and wears it around his neck is at the risk of the sorcerer's wrath. The latter will return in the shape of a formidable hunter to track and dismember all defilers. Extract taken from the Nameless Bestiarium by Abigail G. Abigail's so nice. Yeah. I am not a fan of that guy. Oh, I gotta check my sanity, apparently. No, wrong button. Oh, look at that. I feel like I'm gonna go... I feel like I'm gonna be crazy. I don't know why it's saying we're stable. We are far from stable. We're losing it. We are absolutely losing it. Okay, is there anything else to do? Give me a minute, I'm gonna check it out. Ooh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Ooh. Okay, so where do I listen to him at? Main objectives. Open the safe. Okay. So he hid cylinders. They said that there were 3. Okay, so I gotta find a cylinder player. I'll be back.
Things are not looking good. A kind of chalice.
I knew this was important. Goblet seems to be very ancient, seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make a specific motif? Don't know. I thought it was interesting in the first place because of the high detail on it. Okay, anything else? Oh, phonograph. Looking at this like I'm an idiot. Oh, I got them all. I didn't know I could just... Wow, okay, let's take a listen.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Drops of red. The rubies. Okay, let's see.
The chalice of knowledge.
Oh dear. This is bad. This is bad. I'm colorblind. And I can't determine red from green. I think the oval ones are green, and I think the teardrop shapes are red. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red ones, I think. Okay, so 5. So 5, I should be able to remember that. And oh, that way.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay, so our White Queen. Okay. So how many white pieces are there left on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 4. And then...
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham edition.
That's why there were so many!
Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Volume 9, so maybe 549? Let's go look. Okay. 5, 4. Okay. Validate. Okay. So maybe it's how many Azoth things there are. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I was off and it's supposed to be 8. Come on. Please. No! Crud. Okay. Let me take another look at some things. Ooh, what's this? Would I read the book? Yeah, I'd read the book. Almost have to.
What does this strange book contain?
Why?
It contains unholy knowledge.
Collection of catalogs and classifies creatures I've never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures are capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as reference work of the BCers on the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. Okay. Great. That was just great.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
These Tibetan writings are at the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky. At the end of the 19th century, creator of the Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the text of this work. No one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the Nameless Bookstore on Darkwater, can be as much a fake as irrefutable proof as Blavatsky's sincerity. More occultism is going up. Okay, it's 5. This is supposed to be 9. Pieces for protecting a queen. There's 4 on there, but maybe it's only the 3? Oh my gosh, I got it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. What's this? Don't read the book, it make you go crazy. Don't you know nothing? We've been looking at all these books and stuff. We've been steadily going crazier. Good gosh, it's like, ugh. It's like a Necronomicon, I guess. It's like, that's what it reminds me. Uh-oh. You going crazy? Oh, no. Oh, something got a hold of you now. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, triple little light fantastic! No! Okay, well, we're back here. In Nameless Bookstore, Pierce trace the trail of attempted burglary. You discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin. Light inside irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Human skin. That's a Necronomicon. Nemicron? Necronomicon? I don't know. So now we're apparently in someone else's body? Okay. I wonder if this is actually in the book. This has been a kind of a short episode, especially since all that searching. So we're just going to go ahead and keep going a little bit. At least figure out what's going on to some degree. I just don't want to be back here. I really don't want to be back in the asylum. Oh, because this is where people die. They get turned into things and then they die. Or they gouge out their own eyeballs and then they levitate off the ground and they die. I don't want to do this. Oh. Okay. Here we go.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll
what?
take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Okay. Regarding the patient. Examine the patient.
Very well. I'll examine him.
Yeah. Let's find out what's wrong with him. Examine the dying patient. Okay.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Is he growing suction cups?
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Oh, he's inhabited. He's got parasites. He's gonna be exploding with gore and critters and everything.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
He did.
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here looking. It's like in the background. It's like Meanwhile, Dr. Fuller's like let's go with something that's in his belly.
Examine his abdomen. It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Oh!
This man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
I did not want to think about
Fuller
that.
said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
I'm sitting here thinking, what if, like, something laid eggs in him? Like one of those parasitoid
In
wasps.
spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation.
Oh,
You have to.
he's turning into a cephalopod.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
He's going octopus. Yeah, his body is mutating.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
That's a...
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations.
I'm just thinking about it
this
now.
transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
Oh, here comes
I'm
Dr.
afraid it's
Jankers.
not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
The guy's turning into a freaking something.
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
Where in the world did you get that?
Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does.
What is wrong with this guy?
Thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man,
What
and the
in
others
the
whose
world?
medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life.
Oh.
The world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Yeah, that was a threat. He's like,
Is that a threat?
yes!
What do you mean?
I just said that!
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
I'm just sitting here thinking, it's like, you're a horrible monster! You're experimenting on people! This man is dying because of your little homemade drug! Oh! So you want to join me in this? No! Can we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes? It's the hidden files that are proof. Nobody mentioned crimes for now. I'm pretty sure this is a crime. Crime against humanity.
Oh, that evidence exists.
Yeah.
Sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
Oh,
And
is...
where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh
You can count on
boy.
me. I'll keep Mum.
Okay. Thank you for keeping Mom. So now I go looking about in things as Dr. Colden. Well, it's kind of pretty outside, I guess. Okay, well, I'm going to leave the video here, and I'm going to pick it up next time, since we've got some decent content right now, at least some decent story. At least I'm not constantly searching for the whole thing. So, either way, this has been Quizzical. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more of the video, please hit subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell so that way you get a notification for each and every other video I post. Hopefully we'll be seeing some more content before too long. And above all else, we'll hopefully get to the bottom of this whole little mystery here. So, that's about it. Laters.